just want to do a quick market recap of January the 3rd, 2020, the first week of 2020. Happy New Year to all our followers and subscribers. We all had a nice New Year and Christmas. So yeah, I'm going to get straight into the charts. I'm going to go over some trades I took last week, and also want to obviously look at potential trades in the coming week, which there is quite a few trades that are looking very juicy for the coming week. So yeah, we'll go over those. So first, again, if you follow us on Instagram, you'll have seen this. If you don't, go to @DrewNorthFX on Instagram. That's our Instagram page. And again, we've kind of been, this is a trade that's been taking us in and out over the last 2 days, on Thursday and Friday. Thursday, again, took a trade on it, went 50 pips up, reversed out at break even. And then Friday got stopped out at 40 pips. Well, sorry, Thursday night got stopped out for 40 pips over the night. But again, you know, it did come in. I think on Thursday I entered the trade. I think here, this way I entered on Thursday. As you see, it went down. You know, was the entry? Sorry, I'm just trying to remember now. I entered. I can't remember where I entered on Thursday. Can't remember now. Sorry, my mind's gone blank. I'll go over it anyway. But yeah, I entered a trade somewhere around. It weren't as good an entry actually. Might have been somewhere around here where I entered, and then obviously we've got. I think the trade brought down, got taken out break even. And again, I think I entered again somewhere around here, and this time obviously it went down and took me out for 40 pips. So again, I am back in this trade. I think this was it. Sorry, that was where I ended there. Ended hit up here, got the move down, got taken out with a wicks at break for stop loss. So again, re-entered. This is the one that I was looking for. Sorry, 1 moment. Yeah, this is a trade that I've been keeping an eye on, because in my eyes I do see potential in it. We are getting into like a trapped area. Quite a deep descending trend line, getting trapped between the support resistance areas. And for me, we're going to get a big breakout and go up, which we are in the safety zone. But the bears have been in control, which is the reason why I took a short trade, not a long. We have been hitting this key level of support, forming a double bottom. So again, I just want to be kind of briefly, because we've got a lot of pairs to go through. Oops. So let's get rid of that line. I don't want the line, I want the oops. You can see here we are now forming like a double bottom. Clone that. Again, double bottom, so this could now easily go the opposite way, which I'm still hoping we have potential. But again, we've got some, at the close we did start to see some nice strong candle closes. So again, you could have targets and things like that. Looking up to the daily key level there. You see here, we've got a rejection up here. This could be an area, it could be it. But in my bias, we are still in a short trade. Price has been struggling around the support, but I do feel that if we can break the support, there is a lot of momentum to keep going. Talking 200-300 pips at least. So yeah, that's GBP/NZD. A little quick recap on that one. We went to GBP/AUD. Again, similar to GBP/NZD. I did enter on that one. This one has been quite free flowing, to be honest. It nearly hit my 100 pip target. As some of you may know, I do like to trade straight to 100 pips first position, and then after 100 pips, close half. Try and aim for 200 for the next half. Always trailing a stop loss though, because we do obviously want to bank as many pips as we can, as much money as we can. Again, we just touched down to 94 pips. Target was 100 in this area here. Again, liquidation area. A bit stupid really. I should have had that should have been my target. 87 pips, right where it meets. Again, it kind of just missed. So then when I did look, it had already started to retrace back up. So we started to get the bulls were coming back in, and then the bears came back down. And again, we formed just like GN. As these two pairs correlate, and they are very similar. We've got the double bottom kind of forming, which again could be long opportunities, but a very strong finish on this pair though, to close the session for the week, which is, again, could take me out of break even on one of my positions. I've taken some profit anyway. As we come back down this way, I took more profit. I took a key level took half my profit, sorry, and then the rest has gone back. So, probably might take me out for break even. I've not trailed my stop loss big on this because I do feel like, again, we can break below this zone here. Again, quite a lot of area to move down. Talking again, 100, 200 pips at least. That would be my next target. So that's GA. I'm going to quickly move on to Euro CHF. With this pair as well, we're starting to form. It could be a potential inverse head and shoulders. Support held nicely, as you can see, lots of wicks. And then we did get the break below, but instead of obviously rejecting this area now, we've got a couple of wicks. We kind of broke above, straight down, and then price continued to move up. So I am monitoring this because, again, we could get a move that could have been like a fake out. Like it's lying to us, it's telling us to get into a buy, and it'll shoot back down. So again, I am monitoring this pair. This is potential. Going to the 4 hour. Look at the way the candles are. See the 4 hour again, big rejection on today's on the last close candle. So that to me does give us potential that we could still short this trade. Straight down from maybe these areas. So again, lots of movement, lots of potential. The daily, obviously, big rejection on the daily. So again, this is why you got to be careful with these. It's looking an exhausted area. Going to the weekly. It's always better. Like you said, well, we always go for the bigger time frames. The bigger time frames are what we want. Again, you've got a key level here on the weekly. If we look at that area in the weekly, that's held. Today is rejected nicely flat. So again, this is why you could get the long. You just got to monitor price action in and around these areas. Again, if we could get another inverse head and shoulders. For those of you who don't know, an inverse head and shoulders it's a trading pattern. So instead of a normal head and shoulders, we have the left shoulder, the head, the right shoulder, and then obviously we look for entries around here down. Inverse is exactly the same. Come down, left shoulder, head. Sorry for the drawing, it's a bit bad that. And then again, looking for the entries here. So if I get rid of that. Oops, sorry, one moment. Mary, sorry, excuse me. That noise in the background, I don't know why that's come on. What's going on here? Sorry, I know what it is. Being an absolute tool. There we go, right, that'll be gone. So again, look for the pull back up, maybe the retest down, rejection of this area, and long trades up to there. That's what I'm saying. There's alternative trades that can be taken on this pair. Maybe back up to the trend line, which is quite a big ascending trend line. And then maybe from that area, we might get a big move down. We'll see. Who knows? We might break back above and keep going back up to this zone up here. Which if that was to happen, again, 200 pips at least. So go for that. So that's Euro CHF, Euro CAD. Again, similar. These pairs correlate. Euro CHF, Euro CAD. Canadian dollar, obviously been quite weak. Back quite strong recently. But again, on the daily, we have been hit a strong area of resistance. We've seen a nice move again on this inverse head and shoulders coming in. See what the euro can do. You can see there on the close, we've had a nice bullish engulfing candle, which again could give us potential to keep going. So this is a potential for Monday. See how markets open. See if there's no gaps. And again, it could be a nice little trade up to that area of let's say 14650 or 653. I've done it as, but 6500. Up here, which again another 140 pips move back up to that area again of resistance. Let me go into the daily, like I said there. Again, we've rejected off this key level, a level that's held once before. So once that level held, let's say you got a big move up. Look at this, 200 pips, 260 pips. So off this level, we could get maybe another 260 pips. Obviously, we've missed a good entry. If there wasn't been an entry down there, it'd have been here. Numerous rejections. Maybe the best entry would have been there after that. And then rejections, a nice bullish engulfing candle there. And as you can see there, would have been well on our way. Probably over 25 pips up at least. There you go, 43 pips. And at that point, you'd have been risk-free. So that's an area I missed that obviously myself, but when I've pointed it now, it's potential for next week, so we could get an entry in here now and try and ride it. So that's Euro CAD. I'm gonna just jump onto. I'm trying to keep these videos short and simple. Euro JPY. So again, this was kind of a chart that I had pre-marked up before throwing the short position on. I've not actually shorted it yet. This is kind of the area I want to short from. We've had the moves, we've had the exhaustion. So we've had the big move down, we've had the exhaustion, couple of candles exhaustion. We're now slowing down, and we might not reach the area that I thought. So that area of what is resistance and support. Well, I'd say resistance, not actually been made as support, but that area resistance. I was looking for maybe a pullback to that area. I'm going to monitor this, and then the big move down, which again, and that's about 85 pips on the ascending trend line. So let's go into the daily. See how we're finished on the daily. So you can see there on the daily, it's quite a strong red candle. So the daily is not really showing any form of exhaustion. We did have quite a bit of a rejection off the area again, which if we look there, it's got a bit of resistance, a bit of support. So it rejected off that area. We'll see what possible, what could have happened. But looking off the 4 hours, the 4 hours aren't telling me that there's any, longs coming in. It's still telling me that's just an exhaustion period. 1, 2. There you go. And now we're stalling again. So for me personally, I'd like this to come a little bit higher, show some wick rejections around these areas, nice bearish engulfing, and then a move down. So that from you there, it's Euro JPY. So I'm going to go on to the next one, AUD USD. Again, it's an area that I've missed. I'm a bit gutted about this when I was watching it. And I took my eye off it for a little bit. There's been in a heavy bull run. As you can see, we broke out the descending trend line. So this is telling me that there's a lot of room to keep climbing higher. We had the big pull up, and then like I say, I lost track of my day, and I put the arrows on. This is the arrows were on before, as you see. I'll show you now with the price. The price has gone different to the arrows. I drew the arrows on, and it's kind of played out nicely. I missed it here, so on the hourly now, this is where I would have liked to have got in. Once I've come down to here, this bullish, big bullish engulfing candle, maybe taking a long position from there, but I have missed it. I'm hoping it might come back down the price to where I do want it to come down into these areas with wick rejections. Again, as you can see, we've had the impulse, the next leg down, the correction. It's as long as this correction doesn't come down, we might even do a Fibonacci retracement. I'll pull that up now. We could maybe come as low as a 61.8 or 76. So 1 moment, Fib retracement. Start from a swing low to swing high. So as you can see there, we're nearly at the 50% area. That nice area there that I want lines up a bit with the 61.8, which is the area that I'd like to take a trade from. So that there would be the area that I'd perfectly like to come down into a bit more. So I'm going to monitor again this trade. I might have missed it. It might have been, from the zone I just showed there. That might be the move. But if it can come down lower, I'll be really, happy about that. So again, good 1 to 3 risk reward minimum. So let's get rid of that, get rid of the fib. Let's make the charts a bit clearer, bit of clarity. Let's see now. So that's the AUD USD. NZD USD again, similar. Got a nice area here that maybe could pull back into. Check the daily candles again. Weekly. We've got this area here. See if we can, that would be my long-term target. Again, I think we are going to get a bit of a pullback and then a move higher. I wouldn't be surprised. So that's NZD USD, NZD USD. Sorry. No, maybe like this. This would be a nice one. This is kind of what you'd hope for. So we're starting to have the pullback now. Big pullback round to about the trend line. So still a good 170 pips to go, and then looking at trades back up, which would be a good 200. So maybe looking for anything around these areas there. Entries. Going to the 4 hour, anything around there. Start looking for price action up to there. Like I said, this area here could hold as support maybe. We'll see. again, leave it in there, see what happens. Simplicity, that's just the way forward with trading Forex. Okay, that's NZD USD, USD JPY. Again, a trade had taken earlier in the week. Sorry, it was last week actually. Sorry, yeah, it was Boxing Day. Again, got the move, strong resistance, 1, 2, 3 touches, a fourth touch, just thought I knew the last 3 have held, fourth one's got held, the big move down, got down onto lower time frames, we came down with plenty of rejections, I was waiting for that, with a bit of like a fake out candle, came down, and then what we did is where I got in the entry was actually around here somewhere, when I broke through, again with the rejection off this weekly resistance line, that candle there, the shooting star is what told me to get in. And then again with a couple of that, and then I think I ended around there. And then again, just started to fall clearly. Markets fell lovely. Now it's 150 pips. Again, now we've started to form a double bottom. Probably could have hedge trade this, but I'm out of this trade fully now. Taking all profits on this one. As I see, like I say, I'll show you now once again. Got the double bottom. Should have started to form a double bottom. On that, clone that. One there. So now I can maybe start looking for long trades on that area. We'll have to see. Like I say, the 1 hour is finished quite nicely. That big rejection there from these areas. No, that's telling me that there's a bit of an area of support there. Going weekly, daily, always going out on the time frames. If we have a look there where we rejected, there is quite an area of support and resistance. So we'll see how price reacted around that. Before I was saying, like you say, rejection, 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 rejection. So we closed, the daily close, quite a strong candle down, but again, big move up. Might start to see the pullback now. As like you say, price always needs to pull back. So for me, I'd be looking at areas like this, but maybe a pullback into this area here. A bit of a quite a strong area, multiple wicks in that. Start looking at pullbacks into this area. And then the impulse down. That's it. Like you say, we've broken the ascending line. I won't be surprised if I keep making lows into the weekly. Huge, 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 huge bearish engulfing candle on the weekly. So that gives you strength. That gives you signs that the bears are coming in. So again, a lot of this, the weekly, obviously with the daily, a lot of this went into the safe haven currencies. People started to put the money into safe havens like your commodities. So your JPYs, your CHFs, your safe haven currencies, your commodities. So in gold, silver, people, when there's major news announcements. So due to what President Trump did with the Iran, that affects the markets. So again, people start to panic. The investors take the money out of the currencies and then put the money into safer, like, obviously, sorry, safer investments basically from. I can't get the word, but yeah, gold's quite a safe one. Again, we've seen quite a strong run from gold in the last day. So again, if I went into others, if I went into XAU, USD, gold, you see there after what happened on Friday with President Trump, a lot of people went big on gold. Yeah. Again, silver, oil, people go mad for it. So let's go back onto FX. So that's the reason why the JPY has been quite selling off. So now I want this price for a pullback with people buying again, buying against the JPY and then again selling it. Yeah, so that's that bit. It's JPY, USD, CAD. There we go. USD, CAD, another one that I've been keeping my eye on closely. So we're now ranging in USD, CAD. We're waiting for this here. So again, I'll show you this scenario where again we've rejected numerous times, numerous. So I'm now waiting. I wouldn't actually short from there. I'm now waiting to see what happens either way. So I'd like to see if we get a breakout of this. Um, we will hopefully get a breakout, get a retest, and then the bigger move out again. Oops. That would be, nice, a nice trade there to start going like that. Maybe start looking at a target of up there. So if that was me, I'd be a long position from around these areas. Nice price action. See how that goes. And then the opposite. So the opposite would be price to break out, which again, this could range for another week at least. The way this has gone, but I had just a week of pure ranging. Oops, sorry, do that there, and again another move back down. Lovely. That does. There you go. Vice versa. The 4 hour. Oops. Take all off. Let's have a look. Daily. See how we're looking. There you go. See down the daily. Found a nice breakout of that lows. So again, my if going off, we've had a bit of a pullback. I'd like to see if maybe we get a higher pullback up to there, up to these regions. So see there where them wicks are over here. Oh, you got that even, that level there support might have a pullback up to around these areas and a big move down. So that's an interesting one for USD CAD. Have to see what happens with that. GBP CAD again. All these GBP pairs are now at very interesting levels. We'll have to go over these now. So excuse me. Start looking at GBP CAD. So if we go into the 4 hour time frame, at like a key level of support now, and there's numerous rejections forming higher. Again, ranging within this zone where we're ranging. Got a nice area of resistance, which has got quite a few areas, and a nice area of support. So it's not really much over there, but yeah, you can see it. Here it's been providing that support. So we're broke below this, but if you go into the 1 hour, we are now having the rejections off this. So for me personally, I'm waiting for some bearish price action to maybe look for shorts. But again, it might be a fake out breakout. So we might have broken out. That's why you've got to just monitor price. You don't ever rush into a trade. Monitor and wait for the trade to come to you. We've had that. They've had the retest, the rejections, numerous rejections now off that. And then we could easily move back down here. And then again, it could be the complete opposite. Could be back up. Maybe look for little, movements around here, back down. And then let me clone that again. And then, like you say, back up. Perfect. But we'll have to monitor this again, GP CAD. So for me, if we can keep falling lower, if we can break below that, again, form like a head and shoulder pattern there on the 4 hour. And break below this, which we've broken this trend line. Break below this, we could just keep free falling all the way down, even to that area there. You got weaker level, but yeah, let's say around there. That'd be a long-term target, 68,300. So that's GBP CAD, GBP JPY. Just going to go over this now. Again, this is a weekly recap, so it's going to be good 10 to 20 minutes long. This video clip. I'm trying to keep them short, so in the days, if I do a daily recap now, either on my story or on the actual post itself, that's on the Instagram. Sorry, obviously I'm trying to keep them short and sweet. 5 to 10 minutes max. So here we go now, GBP JPY. If I go onto this, we've hit a key level of support again. Nice level. Rejections on the 4 hours, which again, nice rejections. Nice dragonfly candle there. That's again giving us nice indication that we might go long here. Big rejection from that area. That's a candle that you like. Big shooting star rejection. So a pin bar, I should say. That's a pin. Show you now. So from around these areas, hopefully look for long trades back up to these areas here. Good 200 pips. maybe first targets of around here. So let's see what that is. Targets are about around there, 130 pips. Stop loss about 40 pips. Yep, we did a bit more, 45 pips, just a bit past them likes. Again, good risk reward, just short of 1 to 3 risk reward. So that'd be like a first target, and like you say, you can just keep going, hopefully. Looking at the bigger picture, the daily, look at, get rid of that on the daily. Right, wrong keyboard. We are in like some big bearish movement. So we see the rejections, we might get a pullback. So again, maybe not get the big pullback to where we expected, but we can get some sort of pullback up to those areas, which again would be around there, I reckon. But again, if we get the break of that area, it could just keep falling. So if I drop that down, drop that down, break, get a clear break, bit of a retest, and then power down as we would. Target in there, which is the big ascending trend line. So there's a scenario for GJ. GBP USD again, I think it's similar. Is again pound pairs came into the weakness in the end of the week, but it's relatively been strong for most of the week. Sorry, excuse me. Again, I'll be looking for short trades in that area. That's why I've highlighted it. Kind of had the retest. Now looking for some price action for a short down. But the clear break of both areas, the ascending trend line and the support area. Clear break, the retest, and now looking for price action to enter on the trade. Which again, target would be down to the trend line, the ascending trend line. So again, a good 130 pips, maybe 40 pips. Stop loss again, 44 pips. Again, 1 to 3 risk reward. It's kind of what I aim for each time. It's just obviously always better to have a lot better risk reward, and you know your risk management is key in staying in this game. So that's GBP USD. Again, if I do enter any trades, I do post them straight away. So I will let you know if I do enter. Euro AUD. So this is my baby. This is the one that I did just before Christmas. Yeah, and it's fell heavily. I did get taken out on my final position at a 200 pip stop profit. So you know, it's been a huge trade. It hit, 300 pips pretty much. It did hit 300. I think I closed the position at 3. Yeah, I did. I closed the position at 300 pips. So I closed half at 100, half at 200, half of that again at 300. And then my final position, obviously, I just put my trailing stop loss up to 200 pips. And then my final position got stopped out at 200 pips. So it's been an excellent trade. Yeah, don't know. I think it was 200. No, no. Yeah, been taken out. Can't remember now. Might have been more. Might have been 250. I'd done my trailing stop loss. Can't remember. Yeah, excellent trade. Again, reason for the trade was going to the higher time frame. Got the descending trend line. Started to get again this area of resistance. Quite a strong area. This is what I was looking at. Quite a strong area here. Again, we started to reject it. Going to the 1 hour time frame. We kind of broke, and then we started to pull back into it. And this is where it started, when the bears started coming up 1, 2, 3, pull back, pull back, pull back. Got a bearish engulfing, kept going, and then I think I've got the entry back in here with all the bear candles. When the bears started to take over the red candles, that give me the indication that and obviously in and around the trend line is that the bears are going to come into control. And then yeah, we just started to fall, free fall. It was a big trade. Like I say, within the space of a few days, it was a couple of 100 pips deep. Lovely trade. Few and far between, but it's when you catch a big one like that, it's great. You know, it just fills you confidence. Euro NZD. I'm going to go over this now. Again, going to be looking at potentials on this. We look at the 4 hour, kind of with a nice big bearish engulfing candle. We've had a pullback, so the short was there. So There you go. Big pullback. So now I've had multiple rejections. I'd like to have short with the market closing. I would have been looking to short around here. So if I drop down onto the 30-minute time frames, there you go. Numerous wick rejections. So the shorts probably there. That's been a nice candle. I have to wait again now and see if a market open. But I think you could get a nice position on shorts coming in around here, down to that trend line, or even down to the zone. So again, stop loss on this one will be about 25 pips, even 20, 22, 25 pips. And down to that area there, it's quite a strong area of support, bit of resistance as well on the other side. And if we can break through that, keep going, keep going. There's quite a few areas in these on this pair. Again, we've broke the reason for this as well, for the keep shorting. We broke through the descending trend line quite heavily. So we're having like a pullback, and then I think the big move could keep coming down. Again, this target, long-term target, would be down to there, about 150 pips. And then if we see what happens, if I break past it, carry on down to that area there. But that obviously that'd be over a good month or so. So that's Euro NZD, Euro GBP. Just going to go over this one. Again, nice descending trend line with the 1 touch, 2 touch, breaking down. So again, got to hit like a key level, a bit of a level of resistance. Head and shoulder pattern again, basics. We've kind of come down now to, touch back up here. And again, I'm going to be looking for a movement like that. But because we've not broke below, carried on, we come back above. That to me is telling me that we could get a move back down. If this was to go higher, we'd have probably come back up there, down to here, and then up. But I think if anything, we might get the third, 1, 2, 3, 4th touch and get the move back down. So you can see there, just on that bit alone there, that's like 140 pips nearly. Again, a 40 pip stop loss near the 3rd touch of a trend line. Again, kind of at the previous high. So that for me there, that's a potential Euro GBP. If we're going to Euro USD, there you go. This is the one that I do like. This is a nice trade. Like I say, this I actually entered this one at the end of play on Friday. I think it was 7 at 6 o'clock. We've got a nice move coming down. Broke through, got the retest, rejections, nice doji candle telling me that the market don't want to move high. We've got a nice solid bear candle. Again, kept falling. Again, target for this, I'd be looking at breaking back through to around these areas before I move higher. So again, trying to counter on some pips. I'd be looking at maybe a move higher. Again, with big rejection on the week off this area. Market wanted to go higher, but it couldn't. So I think we'll get a pullback before I move higher. So yeah, that's just a quick recap of the week ahead and some of the past week's trades. So I will keep you up to date with what's going on in the week constantly. Again, if you don't follow our page, it's at True North FX. Again, like to keep you in the loophole. Drop us a message, share some trade ideas and see what we can do from there. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. So please like, comment, subscribe if need be. And yeah, hopefully keep you tuned in. Thanks for watching.